Well, welcome back. And in this another episode of Vikram Vetal stories titled Veeraha, Veeraha, Veerabahuh. Bahu means shoulder. Veerabahuh means someone who is having a strong shoulder. That generally shows the Shuratvam, one who is valorous. Veerabahuh is generally means a valorous person. Veeraha. Veera. Veeraha means a heroic person. He is called Veeraha. Veeraha, Veerabahuh, a heroic warrior. That is the meaning of this story title. Yat karyam svikritam tat yashashvitaya samappaniyam eva. इति आलोच्य त्रिविक्रमः पुनरपि वृक्षस्य समीपं गतवान्. So this is like a suktihi, a very important quote. Yat karyam svikritam, whatever job you have taken up, tat yashasvitaya. Yashasvi means yashas. Yashas means name and fame. Yashasvitaya, with great name and fame, samapaniyam, it is to be finished. So, this type of mindset we should have. Whatever work we take up, that we have to finish it with uh, great, we should get great name and fame. Such a way, the work what we have taken, that we have to finish. It's a type of mindset. Those who have such type of mindset, they can only achieve very difficult task. For example, you should have such a mindset to learn Sanskrit. You can't easily learn Sanskrit because of so many factors. Iti alochya, like that thinking, Trivikramaha punarapi vrikshasya samipam gatavan. So Trivikrama again went to the tree. Vriksham aruhya shakhayam lambamanam shabam skandhe aropya adaha agatavan. So as usual, he went to the tree, he took that dead body corpse, put it on his shoulder, and he came down from the tree. Tataha yathapurvam maunam me smashana margam me anusrutavam. And as usual, he just started towards that burial ground. Tada shavantargataha vetalaha avadat. Then the ghost inside that dead body started speaking. Ayerajan, O king, madhyaratre evam nirantara parishramam kurvatah bhavatah dridavratata nitaram shlaghya. Dridavratata. That vrata means something to do it in a disciplined way. That is vrata. Dridha means strong. Dridavratata, the quality of having strong, disciplined way. That is Dridavratata. This is Tadidanda Shabdaha. Madhyaratre, in the midnight, evam nirantara parishramam kurvataha bhavataha Dridavratata. The strong will of you who is doing continuous efforts in the midnight. Nitaram Shlaghya, it is totally to be appreciated. Kintu ahantu na jane, but I don't know. Yat bhavataha etasya parishramasya karanam kimiti. That I don't know what is the reason for you doing such an effort. Yataha bhavane raja, ataha aham bhavayami. Because you are a king, and so I presume yat that bhavane samanya janasya nimittam etat karyam kurvanna syatiti. You may not be doing such type of efforts for ordinary people. यदि भवान् अन्यस्य राज्ञः सम्राज्यः वा निमित्तं एतत् कार्यं कुर्वन् स्यात्. If you are doing this work for some other king or for some emperor, then Ekantu smartavyam. But one thing you'll have to remember, yet that Raja Samrat Samraktva Sarvada Vachana Paripalane Baddhadaraha na bhavati iti. What you have to remember is, if you are doing this work for some other king or some other emperor, then you have to remember that Raja Samratva, Rajava Samratva, a king or some emperor, Sarvada, always, Vachana Paripalane, in following, in giving weightage to their words, Baddhadaraha, Bhatta Adaraha, Baddhadaraha. Means they don't show respect to their own words. Iti, like that. Always they won't be like that. This point you have to remember if you are doing this work for some other king or for some other emperor. Ataha tadrisheshu vishesha vishvasaha nakaraniyaha eva. Therefore, such a type of belief you should not have on someone like that. The Vetala told. Udaharana Rupena, as an example, Kanchit Katham Shravayami. I share some story. Yasyam cha Kaschit Raja Vachana Bhangam Kritavan. And in that story, some king, he didn't respect his word. Vachana Bhangam means he goes back to his words like that. He is not regarding his own assurances. He dishonor his own words. That is called Vachana Bhangam. Mahaviraha Kaschit Veerabahuh iva Vyavahritavan. And some great warrior-like person, Veerabahuh iva, like a coward, Vyavahritavan. He behaved. Kachit Rajakumari cha, and some princess Avivekam Pradarshitavati, and she showed unwise activity. Katha Shraddhaya Shruta Chet Margaya Saha Parihritaha Bhavet iti. So, if you listen to this story with devotion and attention, then you shall get relieved from the tiredness of the journey. Like that. So, three things he told. That Vetala told what? One king didn't honor his word, and one warrior behaved like a coward, and one princess, she showed unwise activity. Anantaram Vetalena Katha Arabdha. And then by the Vetala, the story was started. Vaishali Namakam Rajyam Padmapriyaha Nama Raja Palayan Asit. Vaishali is name of that country. Vaishali country kingdom. Padmapriyaha Nama Raja. A king in the name of Padmapriyaha Palayan Asit. So he was ruling. Tasya Shasane Janaha Shantataya Jivanti Sma. And under his kingsmanship, people were living very peacefully. Kintu Tesham Shantehe Bhanga Prasangaha Kaschana Agataha. But of those citizens, Tesham Shantehe, of the calmness or peacefulness, Bhanga Prasangaha, some incidents which spoils that shanti or that peaceful nature, something came, kaschana agataha. Kaschana kruraha mrigaha rajadhanyaha samipe sthiteshu grameshu ratrau hathat akramanam kritva janan marayitva kshanamatrena adrishyaha bhavati sma. So, what was the problem faced by the people who were living peacefully is Kaschana Kruraha Mrigaha, some cruel animal, Rajadhanyaha Samipe Sthiteshu Grameshu, in the villages which was near the king's capital, Ratro Athat Akramanam Kritva, stubbornly attacking in night, Jananu Marayitva, and killing the people, Kshanamatrena Adrishyaha Bhavatisma. Quickly it get out of sight. saha krura mrigaha, and that cruel animal, kutaha agacchati, from where it comes, kutra nivasati, and where it lives. Iti tu coping atum na shaknoti sma. But like this, no one could know that. Pratidinamapi kasmichit grame tasya akramanam prachalati eva. And every day in one or the other village, its attack on the humans was going on. Yada jananam kolahalaha shruyate tada saha adrishyatam gacchati sma. So when people make so much noise and all after someone got attacked, then immediately it gets out of the sight. क्रूरमृगस्य आक्रमणविषये विविधाः कल्पिताः कथाः अपि देशे प्रसृताः आसन्. So it is quite natural when something is happening, people make their own story. So same fashion, vividaha kalpitaha kathaha, various imagined stories also, prasritaha deshe. So in the country it was spreading. Kechana vadanti sma yat pujadikam aprapya kachit kupita devata evam vichitra mrigarupena agatya janan marayati iti. So somebody was telling that some goddess not getting puja, respect and all, it is coming in the form of this cruel animal and killing the people. Anye kechana vadanti sma. And some other people were telling yet that Deshasya aradhya devi kali mata eva kopam prapya evam vichitra rupena agatya janam nashayanti asti iti. So this Aradhya Devi means the prime goddess of that country, Kali Mata, that goddess Kali. She became angry and she is coming and destroying the people like that. Puja homa japadibihi Devi toshita chet yasha pida nivarayatum shakya iti uktavantaha kechan. So some people told if we start doing puja, homa and japa, then the Devi goddess shall get Toshita, she shall become happy. And Yesha Pida Nivarayitum Shakya. And this type of trouble we can stop, like that told. Tathapi Mrigena Kriyamanam Janamaranam tu Anuvartate eva. So even then, this type of killing of humans by that animal, it was continuing. Swamati anugunam, swamatya anugunam. Swamatihi means one's own mind. Anugunam, swamatya anugunam. So here it is end sandhi. Kritaha prayatnaha vipalaha ityataha jananam atangaha nitaram pravriddaha. So according to their own swamati anugunam means according to their own intelligence. Whatever they tried, like this puja, homa, other thing and all, pratnaha, all these efforts, vipalaha, they all became unsuccessful, ityataha, because of that, jananam atankaha nitaram pravriddaha. Atanka means that worries. Daily it continued, pravriddaha, it simply grew. Agre itopi mahati vipat apatishyati iti parasparam vadantaha te bhiti parisaram swayam vardhayanti sma. So this is what happens normally. When we get something in uncontrolled way, some trouble comes. Like for example, the COVID which came 2-3 years back. So many corners, so many people started doing puja, that one, this one, and they started spreading their own stories. They said that there is so many variant, this can never be killed. It will attack young, it will attack old, like that. Many stories came. And agre, in future, itopi mahati vipat apatishyati. There shall be still bigger epidemic. Iti parasparam vadantaha. Like that, the people started telling themselves with each other. Bhiti parisaram swayam vardhayanti sma. And they were creating a fearful environment on their own. Bhiti parisaram swayam vardhayanti means creating a fearful environment on our own, even though there is no such fearful situations. Okay, that normally happens when we can't control the danger. Tasya krūramrigasya grahanartham raja Padmapriya bhatan preshitavan. So the king Padmapriya, to control that, to catch that, sent some soldiers. Kintu tetam krūramrigam marayitum na shaktavantaha. But they were unable to kill it. Pratyuta swayam tena maritaha abhavan. Instead, rather, pratyuta means instead, rather, they got killed by that cruel animal. एतस्याः घटनायाः अनन्तरं तु समग्रे वैशालीदेशे आतङ्कपरिसरः उत्पन्नः. So when the soldiers were also killed by that animal, then totally it was a very tense situation in that Vaishali country. रात्रौ कोऽपि निद्रां न करोति, दिने कोऽपि वा शान्त्या स्थातुं न शक्नोति. Nobody could sleep in the night, and in daytime nobody could live peacefully. Sarvatra bhitihi, sarvatra atankaha. Everywhere a fearful situation, and everywhere a very tense and worrisome life. Prajanam bhitehe apasaranam rajnyaha mama kartavyam iti आलोच्य राजा मंत्रिणा सह युवराज्ञा विवेकवत्या सह च समालोचनं कृतवान्. प्रजानां भीतेः अपसारणं, removal of the fear of the citizens. राज्ञः मम कर्तव्यं, the king, by me the king is to be done. Of the king, here राज्ञः is षष्ठी एकवचनं, mama is षष्ठी एकवचनम्, अस्मद् शब्दः. राज्ञः मम कर्तव्यम्, of a king, me, by me is to be done. This is very difficult to tell it in English. A king of the country, as a king of the country, my duty, Rajnyaha mama kartavyam. As a king of the country, my duty is to remove the fear of the people. Iti alochya. Thinking so, Raja Mantrina Saha, and the king along with the minister, Yuvarajnya. Yuvarajni means princess. Yuvarajnya. Vivekavatya. So the name of the princess is Vivekavati. And Tritiya Ekavachanam is Vivekavatya. Yuvarajnya Vivekavatya Saha. So along with the princess Vivekavati. What is the meaning of Vivekavati? Vivekaha asyaha asti iti Vivekavati. So she is having wisdom. That is the meaning of the name Vivekavati. Samalochanam kritavan. So he consulted with the minister and the princess. Samalochanasya anantaram rajnya sa diddima ghosham vartam prasarita. Yat yaha tam krūramrigam marayati tasmai ardham rajyam yuvarajni cha diyate iti. So after consultation, he made a drum beat announcement. So dindima ghosham means drum beat. Vartam prasarita. Varta prasarita. He spread the news, or he announced the news. What is that news or message? Yaha tam krūramrigam marayati. He who kills that cruel animal. Tasmai, for him, ardham rajyam, half of the kingdom, yuvarajnicha, and the princess diyate. It shall be given. एतद् विषये युवराज्ञा अंगीकारः सूचितः आसीत् एव. And by the princess, for this it was agreed. एतदनन्तरं बहवः युवकाः उत्साहेन तं क्रूरं मृगं मारयितुं प्रयत्नं कृतवन्तः. So after this announcement that whoever kills that animal, he shall get off of the kingdom and the princess also. Ethadanantaram. After that announcement, Bahavaha yuvakaha utsahena. So many young people with great spirit and energy tam kruram mrigam marayatum prayatnam kritavantaha. To kill that cruel animal, they made attempts. Kintu te swayam tena mrigena maritaha abhavan. But they themselves got killed by that cruel animal. Tasya rajyasya sima pradeshe. So you can look at this picture. We will continue the story. So you can see somebody is standing on the tree and killing this animal. And the animal is having a lion's head and a tiger's body. Like that you can see in the picture. Tasya Rajyasya Sima Pradeshe. Sima Pradesha means this city limit, outer area, the border area of that kingdom. Aranyam Asit. So Kanchana, some Kinchana Aranyam Asit means some forest was there. Tatra Veerabahuh Nama Shabaranayaka Putraha Nivasati Sma. So in that forest, Veerabahuh Nama, in the name of Veerabahuh, Shabaranayaka Putraha. So Nayaka means leader, Putraha, Nayakasya Putraha, Nayaka Putraha, the son of the leader. And Shabaraha cha Nayakaha cha, Shabaranam Nayakaha, like that we can say. So the forest dwellers, maybe some hunters, leaders, son was, what is his name? Veerabahuh. He was living. Tarunaha sahapi krura mrigasya anveshanartham udyuktaha abhavat. And that young person who is son of the leader of that hunters, he also was attempting to kill that animal. Sayam paryantam aranye atitva anveshanam kritva saha jnatavan yat sacha krura mrigaha nirjharinyah tire sthite mahagulme niliya nivasati iti. Very nice sentence. Sayam paryantam aranye atitva, till evening, wandering in the forest, anveshanam kritva, and having searched, saha, kaha Veerabahuh, jnatavam, he came to know, yet that sacha krura mrgaha, and that cruel animal, nirjharinyaha tire, nirjharini. Nirjharini is that stream or river in the forest. Tire, on the bank of that some stream in the forest. Sthite Mahagulme. Gulmaha means some bush. So that particular Sacha Krura Mrigaha, that particular cruel animal, it lived on a bush, hiding itself. Niliya. Niliya means hiding. Hiding in a bush nearby the stream. It was living like that. He came to know. Veerabahuh Vinashabdam Samipastham Vriksham Maruhya Tam Mrigam Pariksha Drishtiya Drishtavan. And Veerabahu Vinashabdam, without making any sound, Samipastham Vriksham Maruhya, climbing on the tree nearby, Tam Mrigam Pariksha Drishtiya Drishtavan. And he saw, examining that animal. That is what in the picture we can see. Tasya mrigasya akaram drishtavataha tasya mahat ashcharyam. So looking at the form of that animal, he got wondered. Yataha, because tasya mrigasya mukham kesarayutam sat simhasya iva asit. And that animal's face, kesarayutam sat, means with full of that hats of the lion. Simhasya iva asit. It was looking like a lion. Avashishtam sharirantu, and the leftover body, pattika yuktam. Patti means stripes, with stripes like the tiger. Vyagrasya iva drishyate sma. So it was looking like a tiger's body. Tadrishaha ubhaya vidha lakshana yuktaha. Ubhaya vidha lakshana yuktaha. 4 words are there. So this is a samasta pada. Ubhaya vidha lakshana yuktaha mrigaha. That type of both characteristics of lion and tiger, or the rupa, that outlook. Itah purvam tenana drishtaha asit. Earlier to this, he never saw such an animal. Navashrutaha. And he didn't hear also such an animal was there. Kruramrigam uddishya. So aiming that cruel animal, banaprayogaha karaniyaha uta shulam prayoktavyam iti yavat Veerabahuh chintayan asit. When Veerabahu was thinking whether I should shoot it by arrow or I should throw some spear, when he was thinking like that, Tavata tena mrigena Veerabahuh drishtaha eva. And by that time, that animal, tena mrigena Veerabahuh drishtaha. So this is Karmani Prayogaha. Veerabahu was seen by that animal. So that is who saw Mrigaha saw. Who was seen? Veerabahuh. So Veerabahuh is a object. Mrigaha is a subject. When subject is Tritiya and object is Pratama, then it is a Karmani Prayogaha. Saha vichitram garjanam kurvanne gulmataha bahihi agatya vrikshamule atishtat. So it roared very differently. Vichitram garjanam. Not like a tiger, not like a lion, a mixture of both. So it came out of that bush and it stood under the tree. Yeshaha eva susamayaha. This is only the very good time. Samayaha, susamayaha, sushtu samayaha means good time. Iti alochya, thinking so, Veerabahuh mrigam lakshikritya banam prayuktavan. So aiming towards that animal, he shot arrow. बाणप्रहारेण तीव्रं व्रणितः सः क्रूरमृगः शाखायाम् उपविष्टं वीरबाहुं ग्रहीतुम् उपरि उत्प्लवनम् अकरोत्. So the animal jumped up to catch Veerabahu, who was on the branch of the tree and was injured by that arrow. Tada Veerabahuh mrigasya kantham lakshikritya shulam prayuktavan. So he just threw a spur aiming the neck of that animal. Veerabahuh banaprayogaha vyartaha na jataha. Veerabahu's banaprayogaha, the shooting of arrow, vyartaha na jataha. It did not go waste. It did not go waste means it became successful. शूलप्रहारेण अधः पतितः क्रूरमृगः गुल्मम् उद्दिश्य धावितुम् उद्युक्तः. So when it was hurt by that spear and arrow, it tried to hide itself by running towards that bush. Kintu Veerabahuh, but the Veerabahu, what he did, Jhatiti vrikshat adaha agatya, quickly coming down from that tree, tatha bananu prayuktavan. And immediately he shot arrows also. Yena saha krura mrigaha. And by that, that cruel animal, Vedanaya krandanam kurvan, and crying out of pain, adaha patitva, falling down, padani itastadaha chalayan, and moving the legs here and there, pranan atyajat, it left its life. So we can see in the picture, so many other hunters are seeing this. Pratah kale shabara janaha tatra agataha. And in the morning time, that forest dwellers came there. Mrigam vichitram, Mrutam vichitram mrigam dishtva. Seeing this peculiar dead animal, te sarve ascharya chakitaha, and all were wonderstruck. Asmakam nayakasya putraha Veerabahuh eva etam mrigam maritavan iti achiratyeva saha rajakumarim pariniya ardhasya rajyasya uttaradhikari bhavishyati iti cha te nitaram santushtaha. A very big sentence, so many things are there in this sentence. Asmakam nayakasya putraha, the son of our leader, Veerabahuh, that Veerabahu, eva, only, etam mrigam maritavan, he killed this animal. Iti, like that, Achiratyeva, quickly only, Saha Rajakumarim Pariniya. Quickly, very immediately, having married the princess, Ardhasya Rajyasya Uttaradhikari, the caretaker of half of the kingdom, Bhavishyati, he will become. Uttaradhikari means he is going to be the would-be king, like that. Te nitaram santushtaha, that Shabara Janaha, they were so much happy. Rajna Padmapriyena api Jnatam, and by the king Padmapriya also it was known yet that Kaschana Shuraha Shabara Yuvakaha Krura Mrugam Maritavan iti. And some heroic uh, these forest dwellers killed the animal like that. Vartashravanena saha kshanakalam santushtaha. And by hearing this news, for a short time he was happy. Kintu anantarakshane eva. But immediately after the next moment, tasya mukhe vishada chaya agata. Vishada means sadness. Chaya means shadow. So a shadow of sadness came on his face immediately, though he felt happy that the animal was killed. Immediately he got that feeling. Why? Yataha. Because Saha Shabara Yuvakaha Krishnavarniyaha Akshara Anabhiknyaha cha. Because that forest dweller young person, Krishnavarniyaha, he is black in complex. Akshara anabhiknyaha. Abhiknyaha means one who knows. Anabhiknyaha, one who doesn't know. What he doesn't know, akshara. So he is illiterate like that. Aksharana bhiknyaha means one who is illiterate, black in color, and he is a forest dweller, hunter. Yatadrisham atavikam jamatram kartum na ichchati raja. And the king doesn't like to make such a person as a son-in-law. Jamata means son-in-law. राज्ञः विचारः आसीत् यत् मम घोषणां श्रुत्वा कश्चन शूरः राजकुमारः आगत्य क्रूरमृगं मारयेत् इति. So the king thought, having heard the announcement, some prince may come and kill that animal. किन्तु दैववैपरीत्येन कश्चन अटविकः अनक्षरज्ञः युवकः तत् कार्यं साधितवान् आसीत्. So normally we say we think one thing, but God thinks something else. So whatever we think may not happen, something else may happen. Okay, so many a time we think with our buddhi balam, with our intelligence, we try to solve the things, but some other problem surfaces. So here, when the king thought some prince will come and kill, and I will give my daughter in marriage to him and half of my country so that he will rule the country. But now it happened that a forest dweller who is black in complex and who is not at all having any literacy, no Shastrajnaha. Shastrajnaha means one who knows the subject and he is having knowledge. Aksharanabhijnaha, not even knowing the ABCD of the Shastra. Kintu, but Daiva Viparityena, Viparita means opposite. Viparityam means the quality of oppositeness. So this is Tadidanta Shabdaha. Of whom? Gods. Daiva means gods. Daiva Viparityena, because of the quality of the oppositeness of the gods. Kaschana Atavikaha, some wandering person who is a forest dweller, Anaksharakyaha, not having the knowledge of ABCD, Akshara. Yuvakaha, young person, that karyam sadhitavan asi. That job he achieved. Agre kim karaniyam, what shall we do next? Iti vishaye Raja Mantrina Putriya cha saha samalochanam kritavan. So he consulted with the king, with the minister and the daughter. What to do next like that? Mantri Rajakumari chapi atra asahayau eva. And the minister and the princess is helpless in this situation. So, tayo buddhi api margam suchayitum asamartha eva. And so their intelligence, the intelligence of minister and the intelligence of the princess, Vivekavati, who is very intelligent as per her name, but both were helpless. तात क्रूरमृगं मारितवन्तं तं शुभरयुवकं भवान् वदतु यत् केवलम् अर्धराज्यमात्रं दीयते इति. So the Rajakumari Vivekavati iti uktavati Rajakumari Vivekavati. So the Rajakumari Vivekavati told the father, Hey Tata, O father, Kruramrigam Maritavantam Tam Shubara Shabara Yuvakam. To that forest dweller who killed that cruel animal, Bhavan Vadatu, you tell, yet that Kevalam Ardharajyam Matram Diyate iti. Only half the kingdom is given like that, you tell him. Rajakumaryaha vicharam samarthayan uktavan mantri. And the minister also told, yes, yes, I endorse the opinion of the princess like that. Am Shriman. Yes, Your Honor. Idanim evam karanam eva uchitam. Now to do like that only is better. Ardharajya prapti matrena eva saha santushtaha bhavet. He shall be happy by getting off the kingdom. Kintu तस्य मुखात् अस्माभिः वाचनीयं यत् राजकुमारीं परिणेतुम् अहम् अयोग्यः इत्यतः तस्याः परिणयं स्वयं निराकृतवान् अस्मि इति. So it is better to give off the kingdom, but kintu tasya mukhat kasya, that Shabara Yuvakasya mukhat, from that forest dweller's mouth, asmabihi vachaniyam. By us it is to be told. By us it is to be told from the mouth of that forest dweller. Asmabihi vachaniyam. So this is karmani, reverse way. Rajakumarim parinetum aham ayogyaha ityataha. Because I am unqualified or unfitting to marry the princess, tasyaha parinayam swayam nirakritavan asmi. I just on my own, nirakritavan means I rejected. Nirakritavan means I just ignored or I rejected like that. On my own, because I am not the fitting bridegroom, I just denied to marry the princess, and I am taking off the kingdom. Asmabihi vachana bhangaha kritaha iti apakhyatihi na bhavet iti. Asmabihi, by us, vachana bhangaha kritaha iti apakhyatihi. Fame and defamation. Apakhyatihi means defamation. So there shall not be defamation by us, that we didn't stick to our words like that. Yesha suchana ragnye arochata. And this message or this advice, the king, for the king, ragnye arochata. So whenever rochata means for the person. So for the king. So that is ragnye chaturthi ekavacham. Raja Veerabahum Ahuya Visheshatah Satkritya Gupta Mandire Vasati Vyavastham Kritava. So the king called that Veerabahuh and especially treated him Gupta Mandire. Gupta means secret, hidden. Mandire means a place. It's not a secret place like nowadays in picture or cinema. The people show somebody is arrested and taken to some place. It is not like that. Gupta Mandire Vasati Vyavastham Kritavan means he made the stay arrangement for him in some bungalow. Like nowadays we say that farmhouse which is away from normal life. So away from the kings and other areas, there is some place for guest to stay. So there he kept him and treated him. Mantrina Vivekavatya cha saha gatva sasya ashayam niveditavancha. So the king went along with the minister and the princess Vivekavati to that farmhouse like or the outhouse like where he is kept and he is treated. So he has not called him to the king's assembly and told this. The king himself went along with the minister and the princess and told their idea. Veerabahuh kshanakalam alochya. And Veerabahu thought for some time. Prabho, ardham rajyam praptavyam iti ichha nasti mama. So when the king said that, I can give you half of the country, but you say that I can't marry my daughter. Then he thought for some time and told, Oh my lord, Prabho, ardham rajyam praptavyam iti ichha nasti mama. I don't have a desire, a wish to get off of the kingdom. Vastutaha puraskara prapti ichchaya. Puraskara prapti ichcha. Three words are there. Puraskara prapti ichcha prapti ichchaya. Ichchaya, by the desire. Prapti. Prapti of what? Puraskaraha. Puraskaraha is reward. With the desire of getting the reward. So, puraskara prapti ichcha. Ichchaya. So, here it is Savarna Dirgha Santi. Maya sacha krura mrigaha na maritaha. And by me, with the interest of or desire of getting the reward, that animal, cruel animal was not killed by me. Apitu deshahitam chintayata maya prajanam kashtasya nivaranartham saha mrigaha maritaha. But for the welfare of the country and the welfare of the people and to remove the troubles of the people, that animal was killed by me. Aham prajaha swayam vadamis. And I tell to the people on my own that maya eva rajya praptihi yuvaragni parinayaha cha swayam nirakritaha iti. So I will make announcement in front of all the citizens that I only on my own rejected the offer of this reward of getting off the kingdom and marrying the princess. Ataha kapi chinta mastu bhavataha. So you shall not worry. Iti uktva vegena gantum utyuktaha. Like that saying, he was about to go immediately. So in the picture we can see. So this fellow is staying in a farmhouse or outhouse like that, or a guest bungalow like that. The king, the princess, and the minister, they all come and met him there. Veerabahuh gamanam nivarya pitaram muktavati ka. That okay. समस्यायाः विनायासं समस्या विनायासं परिहृता इति राजा मंत्री च संतुष्टौ. So the king and the minister was very happy when this fellow immediately said on the very first proposal that okay, no problem, I have not done it for this, I did it for the country and for the people's welfare. So I will myself make that announcement. Like that. Then they were shocked and they were very happy. Oh, it is fine. Samasya, the problem. Vina ayasam. Ayasam means tiredness. Something which is to be done by so much effort. That is called ayasa. Vina ayasa, vinayasaha. So without that so much effort, very easily the problem got resolved. Parihrita, it got resolved. So because of that, Raja, Mantri cha santushtav, both the king and the minister was happy. Kintu Yuvaragni Vivekavati. But the princess Vivekavati told, Veerabahuh gamanam nivarya. Stopping the going of this Veerabahu, Pitaram Muktavati, she told to the father, He Tata, O father, Bhavane etasmai Shabara Yuvakaya Ardham Rajyam Dadatuva Mava. Ahantu etameva Parineshyami. So she told the father, Hey father, Bhavane etasmai Shabara Yuvakaya Ardham Rajyam Dadatuva Mava. Whether you give off the kingdom for this forest dweller or not, Ahantu, but I etameva parinishyami, but I will marry only this person. Samyak vichintya yeshaha vivahaha anumantavyaha bhavata. And thinking well, this marriage proposal is to be anumantavya. Anumantavyaha means to be accepted by you. Etat shrutva raja padmapriyaha mantri cha ascharyachakitam. And hearing this, both the minister and the king, they were wonderstruck. Rajakumari etadrisham nirnayam kuryat iti tu tabhyam na nirikshitam asit. See, again, daiva, that viparityam. We think one and God thinks something. So when that fellow said that I don't want anything, they were happy. But when the princess said that I want to marry only this boy, then they were taken back. They were shocked. Rajakumari etadrisham nirnayam kuryat iti. The princess shall make such a decision like that. Tabhyam na nirikshitam asit. By them, by the minister and the king, it was not expected. Rajakule jata yesha atavikam anaksharaknyam yuvakam parinetum siddha jata yat tattu tayohu drishtya aghátakaram asit. Rajakule jata yesha. This princess who is born in the family of kings, atavikam anaksharaknyam yuvakam parinetum siddha jata. Yet that she is prepared to marry this wandering forest dweller and illiterate. Tattu, but that tayogu drishtiya, in the perspective of Mantri and Raja, tayogu aghatakaram asit. Aghata means damaging, injuring. So it was like a bolt from blue, like that we say in English. Whatever was said, it was like a bolt from blue. Tayohu mukhataha kimapi vasanam na nirgatam. And from the ministers and the king's mouth, no word came when the princess said like this. Okay. Vetalaha evam katham samapya avadat. So Vetala told this story and told. So first what that Vetala said, a king taken back disregarded his word, and a Veeraha behaved like a Bhiruhu, and Vivekavati displayed Avivekita, like that. So three things now we understood from the story. Veerabahuh Puraskara Vartam Shrutva Eva Krura Mrigasya Marane Udyuktaha Jataha. Veerabahu, after hearing the reward only, he started in attempting to kill that animal. Puraskara praptyartham eva Rajamandiram agatavanapi, and he came to the king's bungalow or king's palace to get that reward only. Kintu yuvaragni parinetum na shakya iti yada jnatam tada asatyam muktavan. But when he came to know that he can't marry the princess, then he told a lie, yet that Puraskara prapti chaya na apitu kartavya palana drishtya iti. So he made a lie that I didn't do this act out of the desire or wish to get the reward, but as a duty of the faithful citizen. Kartavya palanam means to follow up my duties. Like that he lied. Yetena siddham yat saha asatyavadi iti. So by this it is clear that this forest dweller Veerabahuh is a liar. Bhiruhu iva saha praptam ardham rajyam kimartam parityaktavan. Like a coward, why he left the of the country he got. Rajakumari Vivekavati Atavikam Niraksharam Veerabahum Parinetum Kimartham Siddha Jata. And that Princess Vivekavati, why she got prepared to marry this forest dweller, wandering forest dweller. Saeva Khalu Purvam Nirakaranam Pradarshitavati Asit. She only earlier rejected or objected for this marriage. Raja Vachana Bhangam Kritavan iti tu sa suspashtam eva khalu. Suspashtam. Spashtam means clear. Sushtu spashtam. Suspashtam, very clear. Raja Vachana Bhangam Kritavan iti tu suspashtam eva khalu. It is very clear, crystal clear, that the king disregarded his words. मम एतेषां प्रश्नानां योग्यम् उत्तरं जाननपि यदि भवान् नावदेत् तर्हि भवतः शिरः सहस्रधा भग्नं भवेत् इति. So as usual, the Vetala said, having known the answer for all my questions, if you don't answer, then your head shall be broken into thousands of pieces. Tada maunam sthatum ashaktah trivikramah evam muktavan. Then the Trivikrama, who is unable to stay silent, told like this. Raja Vachana Bhangam Kritavan Ityatra Nasti Sandehaha. There is no doubt that the king disregarded his word. Apakhyatitaha Atmanaha Rakshanartham Saha Veerabahu Mukhat Ahameva Swayam Yuvarajnyaha Parinayam Nirakritavan Iti Vachayitum Api Prayatnam Kritavan. Not only he disregarded his words, but also to get rid of the defamation that Atmanaha Rakshanartham Saha Veerabahu Mukhat. So, to protect himself from the defamation that he didn't regard his word, he wanted from the Veerabahu's own version that Swayam Yuvarajnyaha Parinayam Nirakritavan iti Vachayitum Prayatnam Kritavan. He also made an attempt to get from Veerabahu to say that he only on his own trying to, or on his own, not interested in the marriage and the kingdom. Yetadrishat Rajataha. From such a king, Rajataha. So this Taha is Tasil Pratyaha. Etadrisha Rajnyaha. If we write, then from such a king. So Rajataha, from such a king of this nature, who is not regarding his words, as well as who is meddling or who is forging. You see, two things. One is not not doing duty as per the rules regulation. Another one is forging the document and trying to do something as if the system is in order. Both are a crime. So the king did two crimes. From such a king who is doing this type of etadrishaha, means from such a king of this nature, ardharajyasya svikaraha uchitaha nasyat. Iti alochya Veerabahuh Rajyasvikaram Nirakritavan. So thinking that it won't be nice to get from such a king who is a cheat and getting off the kingdom is, it is not a better move like that. He rejected the offer. Puraskara prapti chaya agatya api tena etat asatyam yat bhuktam tat tasya vivekitam eva pradarshayati. Even though he came with the idea or with the desire of getting the reward, but such a way how he lied, it shows tasya vivekitam. His wiseness is displayed. Vivekavati purvam Veerabahum parinetum siddhana asit. The princess Vivekavati was not prepared earlier to marry this Veerabahuh. Tatra karanam tasya hinakulatvam anaksharatvam cha. And the reason for not marrying him was Hinakulam. Hinakulam means, like we say, the birth from a family. I am from a higher family, you are from a lower status family, like that. Anaksharatvam, and not having literacy. Kintu anantaram Veerabahuna ya vivekita pradarshita. But subsequently, the voiceness which was displayed by Veerabahu, Rajyasvikaram nirakurvata, by not taking that of the kingdom. Ya tyaga buddhi pradarshita. What type of that sacrificial mind, attitude it was displayed. Tena vivekavati veerabahohu samskara yutatvam jnatavati. So that samskara, like that we say, whatever we are doing now at present, it's all because of the samskara we accumulated over so many janma. So a good person is a good person even after many janma. That samskara of all the goodness, it sticks with him, whether he is a lower person or higher person, or from a low family or high family. But the samskara of a person, if it is cheating in, you see the king is born in a king's family, but the samskara is not to regard his word. And we know in Mahabharata that Bhishma, to regard his word that I will not marry because my father wants to marry you, and you doubt this all Rajya problem. He kept his word till his death, like that. So, the samskara is something which is driving we all people. So, from the way how we are behaving with nyaya, dharma, priti, vishwasa, all that shows our samskara. So, this particular Veerabahuh, even though he is from a lower family, but the way he saved the face of the king and also the princess, and that embarrassment of the princess he avoided. So he is having good samskara like that, that Vivekavati Rajakumari Jnatavati. Ataha satam parinittum siddha jata. Parinetum siddha jata. So she became prepared to marry him. Gunaha pujasthanam gunishu nacha lingam nacha vayaha. Iti etat niti vachanam smaranti vivekavati svanamnaha anugunam eva vyavahritavati. Namnaha anugunam means according to the name of her. What is her name? Vivekavati. And what is the Viveka? Here is a Suktihi. Gunaha means characters. Pujasthanam gunishu. In the people who are having good character, the characters are to be worshipped. Pujasthanam. The characters in the good people are ought to be worshipped. Nacha lingam, nacha vayaha. Not the lingam here doesn't mean indication. Lingam here means person. Nacha lingam. See, it is not the person, whether he is a king, a minister, like that, not the person. Nacha vayaha. And not the age, that he is a aged person, young person, like that. The, the quality of a person is to be worshipped, not on the person's status, not on the age of the person. Like that, Niti Vachanam is there. So, this is the moral. With this dharma moral, we were living. So, accordingly, this Swanamna Anugunam Vivekavati Vyavahritavati. She behaved according to her name. So, Vivekavati showed Viveka, like that. The king Trivikramaha answered. Evam vadata Trivikramena Maunabhangaha Kritaha Asit. So, the silence of the king was broken because of answering this question. Ataha Shavantargataha Vetalaha Tataha Drishyaha Bhutva Yatha purvam vrikshasya shakham avalambitavan. So we can see in the picture, the ghost just flew away back to the tree as before. Hope you liked this story, and I will come up with some other Vikram Vetal story. Take care. Bye bye.